So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the moment of truth. So, today we are not just spilling the tea, we are pouring the whole kettle, you understand? So, today now, I will take you to my live session, make we stream as the hot. So, here we have it. Now, the so-called men of God, caught in what can only be described as, let's call it holy hypocrisy, alright? Look, I'm not here to judge anyone's preferences or private lives. What you do in your bedroom, you understand? That's between you, yourself, and whoever you believe in. You understand? It not concern me, you get. But when you wear sheep's clothing and preach morality while indulging in the very things you condemn, that's when I have a big problem. You understand? Me, I get problem with that one. That you get issue. And that one, go scot-free. If you did my table, I tell you always, you go learn no. So this part are long. So let's go. This video right here is a wake-up call. I mean to say wake-up call to every blind one following these so-called pastors, prophets, or whatever titles they give themselves. Wolves in sheep's clothing, that's what they are. Yes, that's what I call them. Because that's what they really are. Now, as they hot now, so people they accuse me, but let's go. I don't mind. So for the comment section now, somebody will tell me now, very dark man, why are you dragging the church like this? VDM. See this thing, I'm not dragging the church, you understand? I'm dragging the people who use the church as a cover for their deceit, you get? So there's a difference between me dragging the church and me dragging those people who are using the church to cover up. Yes, they want to use the church to do camouflage, you understand? But that won't cash, that is drag, not the church, you get? So people, let me tell you something. When you hear stories like this, don't just sit there and shake your head. Open your eyes and ask questions. Yes, it's very necessary. The people you are following, are they leading you to salvation? They lead you to serve God. Ask yourself that kind of question. Yes. So as the altar, so man, they take my seat. And to Annabelle, if you're watching this, my sister, honestly, I feel sorry for you. You understand? Because it takes guts to expose truth like this, especially when it is something personal, But I hope you find peace in all of this mess you get. To the rest of you out there, let this be a lesson to you all. Don't put your faith in man. Yes, because man is flawed. Man is selfish. Man is weak. If you want to trust God. All the ones who claim to represent him but can't even follow their own sermons. And to the wolves out there, the time is up. We'll see you, understand? So, my people over there, stay woke, else you're gonna learn.
Annabelle,
I don't want to hear it.
please, there is something important I want to tell you.
I don't care. Leave before I call security on you.
Sorry.
Stupid and useless man wasted my life on you.
Alright, good afternoon, my people. So welcome back to the Very Black Show, where we sip the hottest tea and speak the uncensored truth. You already know it's your boy, Very Black Man, and trust me. So today's story, it's spicier than jollof rice cooked by a jealous ex. So guys, let's get straight to it. By now, you all have seen that viral video, yes? I mean the one involving the so-called man of God, Pastor Gabriel, and the setting someone's husband. Ew! Man, that was disgusting. Anyway, if that's not a scandal, I don't know what it is. So, as you like this now, so as soon as I update you, see, as when they write like this now, so what we call the investment, is I call the emergency. The government now, they call the fight to our personal life. The price of fuel will go up, not concern them. The commodity deflation within Nigeria not concern them. But our private chat, where we say we will send give out. Like for example, I go say so can you understand? So I need to give my lover now. You understand? Now they let me know say that they put their eye for that kind of things. Yes, according to what I hear. But I never know if that's true or not. You understand? So the government and I won't be that one, but I advise you, it's advisable for you, before you send anything online, voice call or text message or anything, you have to be observant, be watchful, alright? So, now listen, we are not here to bash anyone's truth, alright? If you want to be a man, or be a woman, or a toaster, live your life freely, whichever way you want to live it. But don't you dare sit in a pulpit every Sunday preaching against the very life you are living behind closed doors. That, my friend, is what we call hypocrisy. And I'm not going to accept that. You get it? So, my guys, you don't hear me very well. Stop playing, else you're going to learn.
Welcome back to the Roots, keeping up with Stephanie Otobo, where we uncover true stories, real emotions, and real healing. Now we have a very special guest in the house today, a very strong woman, a woman that has turned her pain into power. Welcome, Miss Annabelle.
Thank you very much, Miss Ellen. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you. Miss Annabelle, I would like to say thank you very much for being here today. And first of all, I must acknowledge the bravery, the strength that it takes to, come forward with your story and the things you had to go through, right?
Yes.
And then the decision to share this with the world.
Yeah,
that is really inspiring.
I just have to share my story, I know it was difficult, but I know other people need to know. Other people need to know about this. Other women need to know about this. They need to be strong. They need to know that they can come out of this without actually losing themselves. And also, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Okay, so let's rewind a bit. So you were in a marriage,
yes,
that you thought was solid.
Exactly.
You had a husband that was hardworking, and at the point, according to your story online, you said he was hardworking, and then you guys joined the ministry, and he was dedicated, and that thrilled you.
Yes.
But then you uncovered something. So how did you feel finding out who your husband really is?
It was devastating. Like, I felt like my whole world was crumbling right before my eyes. Like, I'm the kind of person that actually I calculated before I actually went into this marriage with this man. I was so disappointed in myself. I was ashamed. I don't know if that was right, but at the time I was ashamed. I was disappointed at God. I was, questioning God. But I also believe that God understands our pains. God knows we're human and we feel pain and we can react. But I also know that He doesn't want us to stay there, and be in pain and be reacting on and on and on like forever, So He wants us to move on, which is what I did on this series. Well, it wasn't easy at all. It wasn't easy. But even if it's just one person this gets to you and help and save them and help them to understand that you don't have to live in the pain, you don't have to live in the shame. It's not your fault that another person who called themselves your spouse and who you trusted with your life tried to run you down by not being honest with themselves, with you, with their families and friends. It's not your fault, You just have to deal with it. React if you want to react, as long as you don't hurt yourself or hurt someone else. You react and you move on. It's possible. That's what I have to say. It's possible.
Okay, so you did something that a lot of persons are talking about. I don't know, every Nigerian woman will see this and would want to keep it in the house, want to settle it as a family. But then you made a video of this and then you decided to post it. Why did you do that?
Like I said, during reaction, you never know what, as long as you don't physically really hurt anybody, you can react as much as you want because it's really, really painful. It's, it's not just a divorce, it's somebody lying, betraying your trust for that long in this kind of situation. It's, at first I thought my husband was cheating, my ex-husband was cheating with a woman. I thought that would be the worst.
Yeah.
I never really imagined being the pastor, someone we actually were devoted to, going to, trusted and everything. Oh, that was a lot. So exposing them on social media and whatever platform was just the tip of the iceberg for me.
Wow.
I was so hurt. Yeah.
You were definitely really hurt.
I was.
Okay, so how did you manage to heal through all of this process?
Well, first of all, it was with a man of God, right? So the first person I go to is God.
Yeah.
I went to God, I was disappointed in Him, and I was like, if God allowed this kind of thing through a man of God, then I also realized that God will use anybody who's available for Him. That's why, even if a stone, if we use a stone to praise Himself. So I feel like part of the reasons someone that called themselves a man of God will be into this kind of thing is that there's no representative of God enough. Like, there's not enough representative of God. That's why God will allow, because God knows this person is lying about his sexuality, right? But He still used him. Just because there are no other people who are willing to actually do and carry the work of God, right? So, and I don't really mind what kind of sexuality you want to do, but just don't lie to other people, risk other people's lives. And so people are not stable, they could kill you.
Sure.
Or kill themselves,
Sure.
So, yeah.
So that's it for you?
I went to God, and yes, He's the only one that can heal me. I tried to represent Him. I reminded Him, I represent you anywhere I find myself, though it's not in the church yet, I don't know, but I do represent God. I try to represent God anywhere I find Him myself. Like, whatever He gives me to do, I represent Him.
Right. But then in the series, it wasn't actually shown about how Pastor Gabriel became what he became.
Yes.
Yes. But now I'd like to throw this. A lot of persons, a lot of boys, these things affect them during childhood. So this is more like a wake-up call to our mothers. If you are a mother, a beginning mother, and you have a son, you are supposed to protect the girl child. But then I think protecting the girl child now is more random than protecting the boy child. Whereas you're supposed to protect both children,
yes,
both the girl and the boy. Now when you neglect a boy child and he gets the kind of attention he's not supposed to be getting from another man or another male person is looking up to,
yes,
it ruins them.
You're right.
It ruins them. Like the story, the Gabriels, the series, it was based on a true life story. And according to the story, Pastor Gabriel had a very sad childhood, neglected by the mom, and he felt safe with his uncle, who ruined his life, who showed him that, being that was the best part, was a way for him to be happy, was a way for him to find joy. So now what these people do is, they are that, and they get married to women, just so they have a family, and just so the society don't judge them.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So what do you have to tell the viewers today?
Well, when you say protect your children, not only the way of from predictors. You have to give your child attention. They are children, they go through processes, and there are stages in life that they cannot handle every emotions that comes their way. You can just be by yourself and some feelings and emotions can just attack you. That's why you always have to take care of them, give them attention, protect them. Not just by thinking that some adults are going to take advantage of them, but actually give them attention. You brought these children to the world, so be there for them and pray for them as well. Show them the godly way to live, so they will not depart from it when they grow up. So that's what I have to say.
Thank you very much. Well, you guys, you heard the lady, and please, we're still here, back to the roots. Keeping up with Stephanie Otobo, and I remain your beautiful host, Helen. Now stay safe out there, stay woke, stay vigilant, stay wise. Catch you same station, same time. Bye.
I have something to say. So those pastors that were under the actual Pastor Gabriel, they were convinced that Pastor Gabriel was doing the right thing. Like if you even tell them that Pastor Gabriel is gay or whatever, they would actually come after you, come after your life and tell you all sorts of things that is a lie. That's only because they think they're giving their life to God, but they're actually giving their life to Pastor Gabriel. Pastor Gabriel owns their life, and all they know is if this man goes down, they are going down too, and they'll fight to the last drop of the blood to make sure that doesn't happen. So be vigilant. Don't just give your life to anybody, man of God, whatever. Give your life to God Himself. God can meet with you anytime, anywhere. You don't need anybody in between to meet with God. He loves you. He created you, and people you don't even know. People might just convince you, and before they take your life, you don't even know. Not kill. They can actually control your life. Not killing you, but controlling your life. That's where you want to fight for them. You don't want to believe anything. You just want to go with them, follow them anywhere. But so just take care of yourself as you're taking care of your kids. You yourself need protection. So protect yourself and stay happy. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Don't be hypnotized by a man. Make sure you're serving God and not men.
I have a question for you. Why do you think Mrs. Gabriel covered for her husband?
Okay. I don't know if I'm speaking everybody's mind, but then there's something these people in these higher minds do. Politicians, men of God, big men of God. You don't expect their wife to back down because they've heard something like this, or they know something like this, or they are being wakened to another reality, more like a new reality. They would never rat their people out.
Why?
I don't know how it works, but it's really rare to see a man of God do something shady and then the wife coming outside to tell the world. It is extremely rare. They believe that the first thing to protect is the church. If they have kids, their children, those are most important to the women than whatever you think. And they always think there's always a way to compromise and make it work, and make things better.
Okay.
I don't know, those women, they were probably built with a different kind of mindset. I don't know how it works, but it does work for them.
Well, I somehow thought that it's because she was enjoying some money, the fame, the money, the stability, the family stability.
Could be that too, but then, most women would still prefer what I just said to money. It doesn't mean the woman is happy in that marriage. It doesn't mean they're happy in that
not, but
they have to keep this fake smile to the open. Exactly. So when they're in the open, they smile like everything is fine. But inside, they can face reality the way it comes. So most of these women are miserable, like you just said. That is why you see most suicidal cases, post depression cases and all of that. Because when they're supposed to walk away from things and people don't, because they're trying to probably cover it up, a big man of God or a big politician or the president or a government.
Or they could be threatened because
that's true. Yeah, that's
she on the series she looked scared, very very scared. She could be scared for her kids, but I believe in living your life and be happy. Sometimes it brings shame. Shame is part of life, you just need to work through it. But if they are threatened, and Nigeria, they have a lot of diabolical things to do to you, manipulations and everything. If they are emotionally threatened, it could be threatened emotionally, it could be, just threatened. Some women don't really have say in their marriage. But then they have money to cover it up and all the stuff, Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for staying. Remember, healing starts with you. Do not be silent. Don't let anybody quench your fire. Don't let anybody quench your light. Be you. Be real. Like I said before, I'm signing out again. So bye-bye.